Using the framework of planetary health as explored in Module 3, we will be exploring a visual model that I created to explain how human well-being can only be maximized long-term through efforts to maintain and improve that of the Earth, specifically Earth's natural cycles, natural resources, and its ever-changing climate. In this course, we explored the intersectionality between health and our built environment, understanding how disease affects the population and how these factors are interconnected through complex adaptive system analysis. This form of thinking in many ways is similar to an assembly line, where many moving parts must come together in a coordinated fashion in order to achieve a final result. When examining my model, it is intended to explain the need to draw down on certain activities that are harmful to planetary health, along with actionable inputs that are needed to ultimately reach a point of sustainability. This is represented by the common vertex meeting between both points of each cone. The downward-facing cone represents behaviors that must be decreased in order to achieve sustainability and improve health, whereas the upward-facing cone is intended to be actions that must continue or be adopted by the masses to eventually reach a more sustainable equilibrium. Throughout this course, we read about the uptick in land utilization patterns in the Honduras and how deforestation has had a drastic impact on consumption output, along with the countless health detriments that face the planet and population from continuously burning fossil fuels. The upper half of this model explains how a reduction in these patterns is critical, but only plays a part in the pursuit towards sustainability and improved health. Taking a look at the lower cone with an arrow pointing up towards our vertex, this represents the activities that can be increased to reach our goal. Improving access to education and allocating resources towards preemptive mitigation techniques is critical, as we found through the UN Sustainable Development Goals, have a profound impact on slowing climate change if done correctly. Alongside climate awareness and preparation for natural disasters, implementing nature-based solutions like protecting our forests can support biodiversity and promote global health. Most importantly, this model represents the necessary societal drawbacks of human disruption to natural systems and needed inputs to maintain or ideally improve our planetary condition and ultimately achieve a healthier future. Reflecting on my original MESH project surrounding microplastics in the San Diego marine environment, I have found that using this model could help in identifying potential areas of input as seen in the bottom half of my visual. Rather than focusing on capturing microplastics once they enter the waterways, I could focus on educating where microplastics exist in daily materials and activities, along with possible product alternatives to avoid perpetuating the issue on an individual level. Additionally, I could use the upper half of my model when examining non-communicable diseases like infertility that have been linked to microplastic exposure in blood, seeing how drawing down on microplastic use would have a positive relationship to decreased microplastic presence in blood. When rethinking my project using what I have gained from this course, I would like to add an additional layer of analysis to my original proposal that focuses on the detriments of health as it pertains to those in South San Diego, seeing that this community has been disproportionately affected by microplastic pollution. Aside from the lack of access to healthcare, those in South San Diego County who rely on fishing or swimming near Imperial Beach are at a much higher risk for microplastic exposure, seeing that the dumping from Tijuana River and local runoff continuously makes this area the most polluted water in San Diego County. Investigating this further in the framework of the burden of disease is a critical aspect of microplastic study that I did not explore thoroughly enough in our first MESH course and is something that I look forward to adding in the future. Thank you.